show you the wristies really easy. Actually, I might just tilt it a little bit further forward. There we go. So we're going to do some wristies. Now we'll go the other way. So just do a few each way, and we'll do some waves. It's a bit cold tonight, so extra warm up until we get used to this level of cold, which I won't. All right. I want you to place the back of your hands on the floor like this, okay? And we're just gonna go elbows out to the side and then coming up. It's like a push-up. As you come up, make sure the elbow crease rotates to face forwards. If you want to make this harder, you can interlace your fingers, or you can even make a fist like that. That's really hard to do. I actually don't think I can do it. Gross. Cool beans. Do a few more of those. There goes my elbow. Every single time. If you want to make these harder again, you can actually add a bit of weight. So instead of doing it like really close to your knees, you can actually go into more on all fours, or even like into a support position. All right, the next one we're going to do is we're going to make a fist. And I'm going to put my thumb not over the top of the flat of my thingies. I'm going to put it around the side. So it looks like a little snail, yeah? So like that, I make a fist, I put the thumb around the fingers. Yep. Then from there, I'm gonna rock forwards. It's like I'm trying to crush the little snail. And then I rock back. I'm gonna rock forwards and rock back. Yeah, so it's a little bit painful. So slide, we rock forwards and rock back. So basically, the side of the fist there, we're trying to get onto the floor. Do two more for me. Oh, sensational. And then this one, if you can do this one on all fours, that's great. If you can do it in a support position, even better. So what we're going to do is lift the heel of the hands. So we lift the heel of the hands. Hi, cat. So we're just warming up our wristies. We're just going to lift the heel of the hand and down. Keep those shoulders away from your ears. Good. Sensational. Cool beans, and then we'll go make a fist, thumb pointing forwards, up and down, back flat. Again, keep the shoulders away from the ears. Hi, cat. We're just doing some wrist warm up. I'm gonna mute everyone now, so if you have questions, just unmute yourself. That's okay. All right, so keep going, making a fist and coming down. I want you to swap the hand that's going first. So if you were going up right hand first, then I want you to try going onto a left hand up first. Yeah, just a bit of wrist warm up action. I'm going to add these, I've actually got some videos of them, I'm going to add them to the handstand warm up for next week, so if you can do them before we start, just so that we know your wrists are really nice and warm. Cool? All right, let's do some shoulder breakers. So if you've got a stick or a towel or a TheraBand, nearly died. So we're going to have the knuckles facing forward, and we're going to bring the arms up, shrug your shoulders, and then bring it down. Shrug the shoulders and bring it down. So the idea is to get your hands as close together as they can. I did a few of these before we started. It felt so good. I also did some foam rolling before I came in tonight. It's just magic. Too much computer work for me today. All right. Keep going with those. Do another couple for me. That's it. Last one. Awesome sauce. All right, back on all fours. We're going to do our scat push-ups. So when we're doing these ones, remember to keep the shoulders away from the ears. We're going to push really, really tall, like you're hunching like an angry cat. And then I want you to bring it back down flat, shoulder blades down and together. Make sure you're not arching. Everything's going to stay flat. And then push up really tall, angry cat, and pull it down and together. Push up really tall, down and together. That's it, shoulders away from your ears. Keep going. That's it. So try not to lean back, cat. Try and keep the shoulders directly on top of your wrists the whole time. I kind of feel my shoulder blades like swing back in as I come down. They kind of like rotate down and around to like just underneath my bra strap. That's what I feel like they're doing. Make sure you don't arch. All right, that's enough of those. Okay, on your elbows for me. We're gonna do 3 front supports, and they're gonna be a little bit different. So normally when we do a front support, we wanna have the elbows and shoulders, or the hands and the shoulders directly in line, yeah? So we're going to start in alignment. When I tell you to lean forwards, we're going to lean forwards, so you're going to have your chest in, and you'll lean as far forwards as you can without touching the floor. And then when I say lean back, I want you to see how far back, so you can see the shoulders are now behind the elbows, how far back you can go without falling down, yeah? I'm going to time it. Let me get my phone. I had this all set up and then changed my mind on where I wanted to sit. All right, so starting on top of your elbows and go. Hold that for me. Think chest in, hips down. Really important that we've got a nice flat body. Keep it in. Keep the chest in, but hips flat. Good. Push tall through the shoulders, squeeze those hips down flatter. And we're going to lean forwards as far as you can, don't touch the floor. Make sure you can't lick the floor. Keep the chest in, I want you to hunch your shoulders as much as possible. Keep going, squeeze your butt, squeeze your thighs. And we're going to bring it back. So now I want you to have your shoulders as far behind your elbows as you can. Again, keep pushing tall through your shoulders, squeeze your butt. Keep going, nearly there. Squeezing. Double chin it, because double chins are sexy. And bring it back in line. Well done. How's that feel? Is it okay? Do you want to know something? That was a sneaky minute. 1 whole minute of a support hold. So that's amazing. All right, let's get into your hip flexor hell, and then we'll do that one again. So baby straddle for me. Elbow on one knee, fingertips on the other knee. Hands either side of your knee or your calf somewhere. Squeezing thigh, chest is in, and we're going to squeeze and lift for 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we hold this one. Good, and other leg, yay, we've got 2. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we hold. Okay, you can stop. Both hands in the middle. We're going to do it again, both legs at the same time. Are you ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we hold. and down. Bend and flex. Pull your tummy through your thighs. How's it feel? Feels so good. Okay, we're going to go back into your front support position on the elbows. Make sure your elbows are not too wide. Keep them underneath your shoulders. We'll start in your normal position, so shoulders on top of your elbows, and then we'll move around as I tell you to. And go. Just make sure you really keep your chest in, straight legs, squeeze your butt down, push taller through your chest, so your shoulder blades should be separating. Make sure you've got a double chin. Double chins are sexy. And I want you to lean as far forwards as you can without touching the floor. So if you feel like you're going to fall, that's awesome. If you put your hands flat on the floor, you'll be able to stop yourself from falling. Chest in more, really think about rounding that chest as much as possible. That's it. And I want you to lean back. Leaning back as far as you can. Chest in, chest in, chest in. Squeeze your butt. Squeeze your butt. I should have done it the other way around so we could tell which one was the hardest. That's it. Squeeze your butt. Chest in, make it as round as possible. And you're done. Well done. That wasn't so bad, was it? It was good. We feel good. Do you feel like that was a bit of penance for whatever naughty things you did over the weekend? All right, legs together. We're going to do hip flexor hell. This one, we're going to do one leg at a time. We're keeping the legs in a pike instead of a baby straddle, okay? But we're just going to lift. So hands either side of your knees. We're going to lift one leg at a time, all right? Are you ready? Try and think of leaning forwards, keeping your chest in. So if I go side on, I'm really thinking about leaning forwards, yeah? And the further forwards you lean, the harder this is. So if you can put your hands by your ankles, that would be amazing, yeah? All right, are we ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, both legs at the same time. Are you ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold. Good. Bend and flex. Sensational. Okay. Bunny hops. If you're really scared, you can do these ones against the wall. But honestly, they're not that bad. There's nothing that can really go wrong with them. So bunny hops look like this. So I'm going to put my hands on the floor. Make sure you're not on a mat or something that's going to slip, okay? Because the mat will slide from underneath you if you're not careful. So the idea is to hop your hips up so your shoulders are in line with your wrists and your hips stack on top of that. So I'm going to hop and bring my hips up. So from here, I hop, hips up. Yep. Do 10. It's a really dark cat. Mood lighting, how sexy. That's it, get those hips right up on top of your shoulders and your wrists. Looking good. Have you got more light you can turn on, Kat? It's a bit dark. Aha! There we go. And there's a cat. How exciting. That's it. Hips up, right up. Yes. More. Kitty. Good. Really nice. Okay, this time I want you to do it again so it's not so scary, yeah? It's okay. Yeah? I want you to think about your fingers, all right? So as I'm doing these ones, as my hips and shoulders come up over the top of my hands, I'm pushing through my fingertips to stop me falling over onto my back. Yeah, so as I come up, you just watch my hands. As I come up, my fingers are pushing. Yeah, I do it again, watch my fingers. Ready? I'm gonna push. You can see the weight is going forwards, like there's a lot of pressure through here and through my fingertips. And then as I'm coming down, the weight shifts back into the heel of my hand. So I'm coming up, I push, and then you can see the weight change. Yeah? Does that make sense? I want you to see if you can kick a little bit harder, like you're gonna kick all the way over, but use your fingers, you know? Worst comes to worst, if you kick too hard and you are gonna fall over, kick, just take a step to the side, yeah? Just make sure you're not gonna kick anything. Yeah, if you take a step to the side, or take one step forward, you'll just fall out, yeah? That's it, nice, use your fingers. Kick a little bit harder. If we're not quite making it all the way, there we go, Talia. If you're not quite making it to vertical, you won't feel the finger thing as much. Yeah. That's it, push. Good. Well done. Yes. It's looking good. Have you done 10? I think it was about 8. Yeah, push with your fingers. So if you feel like you're a bit of a rabid bunny, push harder through your fingers. uh, yeah. All right. If you can grab your socks for me, or your bit of cardboard or a clipboard or something that you can slide with, even a towel actually, if you've got wood floors, you can totally do this in it with a towel or a cushion under your feet, yeah? I'm just gonna grab my disc. Actually, I can show you with the cloth. Yeah. So this is one of the core discs that we use at the studio for this handstand stuff, but you can use even a microfiber cloth, yeah? So I'm just going to show you that either will work fine. So I'll use the disc first. So what I want you to do is, starting in a front support position, we're going to push tall through the shoulders. I'm just going to insert it one. So I'm going to push tall through the shoulders, and then I'm going to drag my feet in, yeah? So it works exactly the same with the microfiber cloth, yeah? So I push tall through my shoulders, drag my feet in, yeah? Just remember, as you drag your feet in, you will naturally start to lean forward because of the forward momentum. What do you need to do? Fingers. Push with your fingers so that you don't fall over, or you'll feel the urge to step forward. To stop yourself stepping forward or falling, you need to use your fingers. Push, push, push. We're just going to try 5 of these because they're quite hard. Really think about that chest in and leaning forwards. You should finish in a standing pike position, feeling like you're going to fall on your face. Yeah, that's what I want. I want you to feel like you're going to fall. Yes. Use those fingers. That's it, good. Is that one more? Push, good. All right, this time we're gonna do, I didn't get my chair. We're gonna do the drill that we do off the chair, yeah? I'll get the chair, I forgot the chair. Too far, too far. Okay. So, what I want you to do is I want you to push tall through your shoulders, lean, use your fingers, take your feet out to the side, and lower down slowly. So again, I'm resisting the falling forwards or wanting to step forwards by pushing through my fingers. It also helps if you push tall through your shoulders. So if I give you a front view, yeah, as I'm coming through, I push through my shoulders, and you shouldn't fall over like that, but I got tangled. Does that make sense? If anyone has any questions, just unmute and talk to me. You got questions for me? So as you're coming forwards, push through your fingers, push tall through your shoulders, shoulders right up to your ears. Lean a little bit more, that's better. If you can lean a little bit further forward, Dahlia, the magic will happen. That's it. Are you talking to me, Kat? Hang on. No, I can't unmute. Hang on. Oh, there we go. No, I had sound for a second. All right, try now. Oh, there we go.
Hello. Are we supposed to stand on the chair?
Yeah. So you put your hands on the floor and put your feet on the chair.
Yeah.
And I'm putting my hands probably about 30 centimeters away from the chair. And then as I lean forwards, I push tall through my shoulders, I push through my fingers, and then I'm just going to slowly lean down.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know if my chair will not move. I'll try.
Oh, it's not gonna hurt.
Or put the chair against the couch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Bring your hands pretty close. Like you want to have your hands about 30 centimeters away from the chair. Otherwise, you feel like you're going to be leaning a lot further than you really are. You basically have to have your hips, shoulders, and wrists all in one straight line, and then you've got to lean the whole lot a little bit further over. So you feel like you're going to fall, but you won't, because also, once you get the lift off and your feet start to come down, the weight of your legs will counterbalance that leaning forwards. So it feels like death. One more go, and then I've got something else for you.
Did I do it?
Who asked me that? I'm gonna put you back on mute. That's better, Talia. Nailed it, yeah. All right, let's leave those. How are the wrists? Are they a bit sore? If they're too sore, do this. Because I've got one more thing that we're gonna need our wrists for. So if they're too sore, do this. Sad. What are you doing, Kat? Are your wrists sore? If your wrists are sore, do this. No, they're okay. All right. Talia's like, get fucked. I'm not doing that. All right. We need more lean. We need more. Ooh. All right. What have you got around you that you can pick up? Yoga blocks, cushions, something light. Yeah. Not a cat. Cat's too heavy. Towels. All right, yeah, we want a few things. So I've got 2 yoga blocks, I've got a towel, and I've got a bag of hands. Yep. I want you to make a tower with your things. Try and have about 4 things. 4 things would be great. I'm going to set myself up for success there. Yeah, ball, perfect. Really good. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to deconstruct the tower and then reconstruct the tower somewhere else. Yeah? So I've got the tower on the right side of my, or it could be a mess, I don't care. However you want to do it. Yes, stuffed toys, perfect. This is great. I love it. And then I want you to reconsider it. I've got it on the right side of my body and I'm going to relocate the thing and I'm going to reconstruct it on the left side of my body, ideally. I mean, it could all go to shit, but that's what I'm going to try. So I'm going to put my hands either side of my knees and lean, pick things up, put them over there. Pick things up, put them over there. Yeah? Oh, shit. If it goes to shit, you've got to fix it with your feet. There you go. That's my ratchet tower. Really nice. Try and get your legs straight, Dahlia, and lean forward. So this is like hip flexor hell. We want to be leaning forwards like this. Those ones. I'll try if you can do it with your hands flat, but it's a little bit easier on your fingertips. So. Oh, was that a cat? Cat doing spriggy? Oh. Mine were having zoomy hour when I left. It's very cute. How's your tower? Yeah. Oh, that's so cute. Good towers. All right, put it somewhere else again. One more time, and then I'll give you something else. I feel like this one needs to be. We need to film this one and put it on the social club because it's very funny. Tower construction. Just make sure you're leaning back, okay? I mean, not leaning back, lean forwards. All right. Okay. Maybe here. All right. You want to watch this next one? Kind of hard to get me all in. All right. I'm going to show you an extreme version of this. And then I'll show you an easier version. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my little disc again. So you can use your socks, or if you've got your piece of cardboard or a cushion or towel or something, this will work on that as well. I'm going to place my hands 10 to 20 centimeters away from the wall. Probably about 10 centimeters is fine. And I'm going to lie completely down flat. Yeah? This is the hard version, right? This is extreme. Okay, I'm going to push through my hands and I'm going to drag myself up to front support, yeah? So I'm going to push and I'm going to bring myself all the way up to plank. And then I lost my disc. Yeah, so that's the extreme version. Way too hard even for me. The easier version, hands are still 10 centimeters away from the wall. We're going to start in our front support. We're going to drag, tuck your head in and bring your shoulders to the wall. When you get there, I'm pushing so tall through my shoulders that I'm right up on my tippy toe like a ballerina. I'm going to try that again with the laptop on the chair. Well, that looks better, doesn't it? All right, let's see if that works. So I'm starting in front support. Think chest really rounded. And then you've got to tuck your head in, bring your shoulders to the wall, and I want you to think of pushing tall through the shoulders so that your shoulders are up by your ears, yeah? When you get your feet in as close as your flexibility will allow, you should be right up on your ballerina point, yeah? So from here, I've got the top of my head touching, I've got a really rounded chest, I've got my hips flat, I tuck my head in, drag my feet in, push tall through my shoulders, and then right up on the ballerina point. At this point, I should be able to take my feet out to the side if I'm feeling strong. That's it, Kat. Really nice. Bring it in a little bit closer if you can. Yes. That's it. Don't worry about falling. You can't fall. The wall's in the way. So as I slide in, I tuck my head in and I'm putting my shoulders, like I'm deliberately placing my shoulders against the wall. And that will actually help your takeoff as well. That's it, drag your feet in. It helps if you slide on the very top of your foot, ladies. So if you point your toes, the top of your foot. That's it, push tall through your shoulders, shoulders right up to your ears, yes. Good. Ooh, nice and smooth, Kat, well done. Do you have questions for me? No? All right. Well, you're unmuted, so if you want to ask me something, feel free. We've got about 3 minutes left, so try a couple more for me. That's it, chest in, drag, so slide on the top of your feet. That's better. Push through the shoulders. Yeah, we've almost got that, Talia. That is literally a little bit more rhythm. And we'll get it. Right thing. That was it. Kat, if you push as your feet come into that, like right in front of your face, if you push your shoulders, you will take off. As it push, good. No jumping. All right, let's leave that one there. Let's stretch out your wrists.
There it is.
All right, how do you feel? Do you feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Did you have a nice long weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't see my head, but
Turn off.
you can't see my head. What did you get this weekend?
I finished a crochet blanket I'd been working on.
Wow, that's awesome. The hands together and then cross. So my fingers are interlaced and I'm going to push it down flat. That's awesome. I still haven't started my crocheting project that I intended on doing during session. But my letters that I was glittering, I painted them and then I covered them in glitter. I'm actually really happy with those. They're pretty much finished. So I just got to stick them to the wall. And the shells that I prepared, like I cleaned them and I've sprayed them. Bring your back hand and bring it round in front, fingertips together and push it flat. Yeah, they've sprayed them with like a sealant and they're ready to go on the picture frames. So I just have to choose some photos.
That's cool.
Oh, cutie. That one's been nuts. Okay, if you can grab a chair, or you can do it on the floor as well. I'm just going to use a block. And then what I want you to do is put your hands on the chair or the thing, hold your chest in,